I have lived half of my existence on earth trying to be who everyone else wanted me to be. I let others project their pain and insecurity onto me. I have always been a healer at heart and in my past lives as well. So this time is no different. I have always been highly sensitive and empathic to the energy and feelings of others, always wanting to help them heal and take away their pain. While this is part of my plan this lifetime, I also discovered I had to learn the lessons and face them, face the karmic challenges of it first, before I could become who I was truly meant to be. Divorced parents early in my childhood caused a wound of abandonment, controlling people I allowed to have full reign of my life, so I would feel what I thought was love. Jealousy and negativity from others broke me down and picked away at my self-esteem and self-worth, believing I was less than what in my heart and soul I knew I was. There were many lessons and karmic challenges to face. This was just the beginning. Due to my childhood insecurities, I fell for narcissistic people that did not support my caring heart, but took full advantage of it. I entered a relationship that I knew was not right for me. I saw so many signs to leave, but I did not listen. Because deep down, looking back at it now, I know my biggest heartbreak and pain resulted in my biggest success and evolvement of self I could ever achieve. This is not a fairy tale. This is truth. Truth is raw and painful. Truth lives in the darkness. Darkness must always be faced and acknowledged. In the darkness, in your shadows, is where you can achieve liberation and freedom to truly live and be who you are meant to be. It is where you face your pain and trauma from this lifetime and past lifetimes to alchemize them and release them for good. I, of course, did not know this back then. I did not know that this was what I was doing, going through experiences so I could later alchemize them and release them so they would help me grow spiritually. So when he cheated, I stayed. When he raised his hand at me, I stayed. When he made me feel insecure, I stayed. When he demanded to get his way, I stayed. When he spent all of my hard-earned money week after week, I stayed. While he lived his life coming and going as he pleased, I stayed. When he quit and started new jobs constantly, I stayed. When he went to the bars and drank, I stayed. I stayed for 8 long years while he picked away at me, made me feel worthless, unloved, in fear and controlled. There were times and moments of clarity in between, but every time I tried to leave, he would lure me back in with his tears and false promises, and I fell for it many times until one day I woke up. I had endured enough. I could not endure anymore. He made my free heart of love close off. And once he did that, he broke the chains that bonded his heart to mine. Feelings of love and empathy are what kept me there, but his actions and words cut them off. So when they were gone, so were my feelings for him. When he cried that last time, I did not care. When he begged me to come back, I did not listen. I was numb to his feelings, his pain, and his words. This was a curse and a gift all in one that I have worked many years to understand. I left, but I still faced years of healing. No matter how bad it gets, no matter what situation you are in, you can always choose you. Love for yourself and your happiness. A deciding factor was also my children. I did not want them to meet my same fate. I wanted their life to be different. I was the only one that could change it for them by removing myself and them from the daily pain, anger, and dysfunctional toxic relationship that I was in. In a perfect world, I would have experienced this and healed it before I had children, so they would not have to endure any of it. But this world is not perfect, and neither am I. I can only learn from it, heal it, and release it now, so I can show them a better way. This is how my spiritual journey began, but it is not the end. A long road of self-reflection, understanding, observing, and healing has led me to an awakened state, more whole as a person, free now, confident now, connected to the divine, open to my spiritual gifts and healing abilities, fully accepting who I authentically am, a limitless being of light. Follow me for more of my journey of healing and developing my healing and spiritual connection. I support your healing journey. I know what it is to feel lost, but I also know the other side and how it feels to be found. Blessed be all that receive this energetic transmission today. You are worthy of everything beautiful this lifetime, and you have the ability to achieve it all.